Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here for our weekly Sunday presentation. Welcome to My Family Seeds. We're here today to introduce you to this wonderful community and this platform that will change lives for those that participate. So we will move ahead and get started. This recording will be shared with our members and guests. And also at the very end, I will be starting a new recording on the proper steps for a registration. It's going to be a test registration that we will share with our members only, so we can help people understand the proper steps to do so. Okay, so let's get started. Thank you so much for being here. So, what is My Family Seeds? We're a private global community where each member participates in this person to person gifting activity. Each person will register as a gifter, offering a one time $5 gift, and they will land in a plot which will be level 1. With each member's growth, with everyone bringing in a minimum of 2 people, everyone in our community will have the opportunity to receive gifts when it's their turn on this journey. And we'll explain how the journey happens. The movement could feel slow in the beginning, but it will be steady. All right, so let's get started and move on here. I want to talk about a disclaimer. My Family Seeds has no partnerships with any third parties, and no funds are ever released to the platform directly. We are not financial advisors, and all members are here on their own free will, meaning you've been invited and you wish to participate. All gifts are offered to MFS members only, not any guests. So you have to be a registered participant. And each participant is responsible for ensuring compliance with their own country's tax laws. Your sponsor can speak to you about those points. All fees are to be sent as gifts to the receiver, and it is the responsibility of the gifter, not the receiver, to pay fees that might be incurred to transfer your gift. Okay, My Family Seeds has a very big goal. Our goal is to work together as a community. We love to help your family and your friends live a better life through the growth of this gifting activity. We're all leaders here and on equal ground. No one is treated with special treatment. We all work together to help one another. A big mission here is we collectively strive to help others in need around the world through My Family Seeds Foundation, which is the brainchild of this whole activity that we're presenting to you. This is our mission at MFS, to help others in need, and other associations around the world that might be trying to help orphans or elders or anyone in need. We look to help those organizations as well. We can help you understand what we mean by that. That is done indirectly. That participation for donations to those other associations is done through our foundation. Not anything out of your pocket, but you can be proud to say that you've been involved in making it happen. We will guide all of our members to follow the steps to success in our community, and we welcome the willing. Everyone who is here is open, willing, and ready to do the work that is needed to build our community. So always be inviting people who are willing. So how do you enter into My Family Seeds? You would register using a unique link that your sponsor has sent to you. You fill in all the information that is requested in the form. It would be the name, the email address will be asked, what username you would like to set up, your password will be requested, what you would like to have it set at. You give your email, as I said, your phone number will also be requested. And at that point, you are pre-registered, is what I call it. Then you will be able to log into your back office immediately after registration. So that's what we recommend. Don't just register and not log into your back office. It's important to go look around once you've registered. So at that point, when you get into your back office, you'll be able to see the gift obligation, which is on the dashboard. You'll scroll down and it says gift obligation. It will be written in red, and you will see the information where you need to send it to the receiver. More than likely, you'll be asked to connect with them on WhatsApp, have a private conversation with them, how they want it to be sent to them. And then you go ahead and do that because it's important to know that your gift is sent, and each individual is required to do that. Once that's done, the receiver will go in and approve it after you have uploaded the proof of payment. We're in the midst of updating the proof of payment steps, but for now, you will be required to upload a screenshot. Okay, what are the requirements to receive gifts in My Family Seeds? After the registration that I just instructed you to do, you log in, see where your plot is, who's landed there as well. There will also be 7 other gifters landing in your plot. They will also be filling up on the other side. Everyone will be invited by others. It's not you that's required to bring in 7 other people. So when you land there, it's now the time that you wait until you become an inviter in order to invite your 2 people. Once you graduate to an inviter, you will register a minimum and a maximum of 2 people. We can explain what that means as we go along here. These 2 people will be open, willing, and ready, as I said, and they'll follow exactly what you've done, duplicate the simple steps, invite their 2, and so on. They must all submit their gifts to be eligible to receive. So you'll be journeying through 4 levels. Each level needs to cycle 3 times, and I'll show you how that looks when we're in the next slides. In order for you to become a receiver, you will be cycling 3 times within the plot where you land. And then when you've done all those 4 levels, you just repeat and go back into level 1. So it's a beautiful system that just keeps going on. Every individual in this community will have the opportunity to receive $5,495 US of gifts in your pocket, and you repeat. This is just a quick graphic showing you each level. You enter with $5 in level 1, you will get the opportunity to receive $40. You reserve 30, you keep 10. You take that $30, you go into the next level as a gifter. You offer the $30. That's not coming out of your pocket because you reserved it from what you received in the previous level. So now you're there as a gifter again, offering your $30 to the receiver that's there. You'll get to keep $90 out of the $240 that you will collect when you are a receiver. You take $150, plant yourself into level 3 as a gifter, offer that amount to the receiver. It will cycle 3 times. Then it'll be your turn to receive a total of $1,200. You reserve 6 and keep $600. You take that $600 and plant yourself in level 4 when it's the time when you're arriving there as a gifter. It will cycle 3 times. When each person becomes a receiver, they receive a total of $4,800. And here's the very interesting part. You will only need to reserve $5 because you're going to start in level 1 again. So at that point, you get to keep $4,795. The total gain after all 4 levels, and you can repeat this, is $5,495. So this is the beauty of our community and how it works. Now here's a graphic of how it looks when you arrive. There you are arriving. You're going to offer your $5 to that receiver person in the middle. You'll be able to see all the information when you arrive there. This is just a clear depiction of how it moves. So there'll be, as I said, 7 other people arriving. They won't be arriving at the same moment. It could be a day later, 2 days later, 2 weeks later. Each plot moves at a different level. So don't be impatient. We need to practice patience here within this community because we want it to be fair. When we fill up here with 8 gifters, this is what we call cycling. So each side here will move up one position. That receiver will go to level 2, and then each supporter will become a receiver in their own plot. Okay, so for this intensive purposes, you're going to move up as an inviter. So now it's the time for you to invite your 2 people. The other 3 inviters are going to be doing the same thing. There's going to be 6 other gifters arriving in this plot. When it fills up, it splits and cycles. The same thing happens. The receiver goes to level 2. Each supporter goes to receiver position, and they have their own plot. Okay, so now you're going to move up as a supporter. Those 2 people that are inviters, those are the very first 2 that you invited. Now it's their turn to invite their gifters each. So these 4 people, all of them are on your team. The other side is a different team. You may know each other, you may not. Okay, so when this all fills up, 4 on the other side, it cycles. Now you become the receiver. There you are. You are now the receiver in your own plot. You know everyone here. Each supporter on one side or the other are the first 2 people you invited. Each inviter is the first 2 people they invited. Now they are going to invite their 2 each. It's going to split and cycle again, and you personally will move to level 2. All of your supporters will now become receivers in their own plot, and so on. So you always want to be communicating with your teams and making sure that they're inviting when they should be. Okay, so that is how level 1 works. Now we're going to just look at numbers here in level 2. Each gifter will be required to submit $30. It's not coming out of their pocket because they already received it from level 1. So at this point, you get to keep $90. You put $150 into level 3. Each gifter is required to submit the $150 to the receiver. That receiver gets to keep $600 and use $600 to plant in level 4. Now, here's the big jump. The receiver here in level 4 receives $4,800 and gets to keep $4,795. That is life-changing. So we want people to keep moving within our community. So let's recap what you need to do to register and participate. Every person coming into our community receives a unique link from the person that invited you. You complete the form with all the information requested. Your name, username, password, email, phone number, and now you're pre-registered. Why do I say pre-registered? Because you haven't submitted your gift yet. So you immediately log in. Very important to log in right away when you register. You go to your menu, figure out where you're supposed to send your gift, and you send it along after communicating with the receiver. The $5 is required in order for everyone to participate. At that point, we do request that you upload the proof of payment, and your sponsor can instruct you how to do that. This must be done we're adjusting that to 72 hours now. So I haven't changed my slide yet, but it is 72 hours you will have to take care of that, uploading the proof of payment. Otherwise, your account will go disabled, and then we have to try to fix everything. Okay, so very important to get that done. Make sure your gift is ready before you register. When the receiver receives the gift, they go in and approve it, and now you're officially registered. Okay, each person, when you become an inviter, is required to bring a minimum of 2 people. That is also the other prerequisite to be able to receive. You need to bring a minimum of 2 people. And they will be required to do the same, and everyone gets their turn to be a receiver. What are the secrets? Invite and register a minimum of 2 people who you know and trust. That's a very important point, because we don't want to be inviting people we don't know randomly. We need people to respect our community and want to be involved. You can invite more than 2 people. You'll just be helping the team underneath you fill their obligations if they are having difficulty. You should always be inviting guests to consider our community and introduce them to your sponsor and or the leaders to discuss any points that questions they might have. We all would be willing to help out with those. Send them to the replays of the presentations and share our website. We have our replays of our presentation on our private YouTube channel. It's not open to the public. We just share a special link. So we'll share that with you. Communicate with who you've invited. Don't leave them in the dark. The sponsors and leaders through our WhatsApp big chat team can also help out. So we'll put you in that chat. Attend the presentations and the training on Zoom. And if they are in person in your local area, definitely attend them. We'll be starting more of those in the near future. So stay tuned for that. So always stay connected and teach your team what they need to do. Last point is commitment and action will always equal success in anything you do in your life. So it's no different here. We want to thank you for attending our presentation and thank you for considering My Family Seeds. And have a pleasant evening and God bless. Thank you. I'll be finishing this recording and then going into a demonstration that we'll have a separate recording for. Thank you so much.